They reach out to hold your hands, fingers unfurling against your palms until they're intertwined with yours. It's gentle, lazy. Nevaeh's not my mom. I'm pretty sure you gathered that much. Well, yeah, you gathered that much and quite a bit more from everything that's happened earlier, but you're sure you don't need to say that. Having Nevaeh replace my mom was weird. It's still weird. She tries really hard to fill a hole that doesn't exactly fit her, and I think she knows she can never be what I lost, but she tries anyway, which causes a big rift between us. I felt the same way when I lost my mom, and my dad remarried, and his wife tried to do the same thing. I think it's half her trying too hard and half me being so stubborn, even now. I don't know. She's nice. She's always tried her best, but I think from the first time I met her, I rejected her before even giving her a chance, and it stuck with me all these years. She's a good mom, just not mine. I feel guilty about it sometimes. I don't know if we'll ever be able to get along well, especially because she does this. Does what? Artemis shrugs, looking a little uncomfortable. You know, what just happened. Oh, I see. She pushes my buttons a lot. I don't think she does it intentionally, but she always believes she knows what's best for me, even though she doesn't really bother to get to know me or understand me at all. She belittles everything I like to do, criticizes all my life choices, and makes me out to be this pathetic little failure of a kid. She always wanted me to do well in school, wanted me to go to college and get a degree and get a nice job that would make me 6 figures or whatever, but like, I don't know. I wasn't good in school. My brain works a little weird. I don't know how to explain it. She never really understood that. She makes me feel like I'll never be good enough for her. I think deep down, I want to impress her or make her finally realize I'm worthy of her love as a mother. I don't know. I always feel like I'm chasing after something I'll never be able to reach. She talks to me like I'm really dumb sometimes. Her condescending tone really gets me at points. I know she means well or whatever, but the way she speaks to me makes me feel like she pities me, like I'm shameful.
I don't want you to see me as a failure. I feel like everyone does.
And I think this time it was even worse because it was in front of you. They fall silent, and you can't help but jump in, even though you know you probably should wait a little bit before talking. I don't see you as a failure, Artemis. I know, but nothing. You're anything but a failure. You're one of the smartest, most determined people I know. Sure, you do things at your own pace, but you always do what you want to do, with no regrets. You chase after what you want. I don't think you could ever be a failure. I don't know when my recording software's cutoff timer is, and I'm trying to record this all in one shot and then just break it up into little let's play chunks later, so that's why I keep looking. Oh, hold on, be right back. Let me Google how long Streamlabs OBS can record for. Okay. So supposedly there's no time limit. Alright, that helps. Sure, you do things at your own pace, but you always do what you want to do with no regrets. You chase after what you want. I don't think you could ever be a failure. You never be one in my eyes. You're trying your best for yourself and that's all that should matter. Artemis is quiet for a long second. They lift their hands to their face. Oh, they lift your hands to their face, pulling their fingers from yours so you can cup their cheeks in your palms. You make me a better person. The words hit you hard, like a bruising punch to your shoulder. You bite your lip, suddenly overcome. My life has been so much better now that you're in it. You inspire me to do better for myself. I appreciate you so much. I don't think I'll ever be able to express it enough. I don't know. I have so much to thank you for. Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting up with me. I know we haven't been together long, but I really want to be with you for a long time. Oh, Artemis.
I'm sorry about today.
You lean down to press the lightest of kisses to their forehead. They crane up into it. I forgive you. You whisper the words against their skin, delicate and soft. Artemis is so quiet that you think they might be crying again. When you pull away to look at them, their eyes are a little glassy. Your heart pangs. You okay? Artemis nods her head. They reach up to wipe at their eyes behind their glasses, the red frames tilting up as they do so. Yeah, I'm just tired now. Want to sleep? They push their face into your stomach again, nodding wordlessly. You hold them there for a moment, feeling their breath through your shirt. It's pretty early in the evening, but if you want to sleep, you two will sleep. When the both of you finally start getting ready for bed, it doesn't take long. You're in your pajamas before you know it, and you have to use some of what you think is Diana's bubblegum flavored toothpaste when you go to the bathroom to wash up, because you forgot yours. I'm always forgetting the stuff. It's quiet between you two as you get settled in for the night. When you come back to Artemis's room from the bathroom, they're already in bed, sheets pulled up to their chin as they scroll on their phone. They've taken their glasses off. They cast a glance at you as you walk in, watching you close the door behind you. Is anyone still downstairs? Their voice is soft. They're totally swaddled in the covers. They look so small. It's so cute. I didn't look. The lights downstairs were off though, so I guess not. Artemis hums. It's thoughtful. You crawl up onto the right side of the bed, peeling the covers back as you do so. It occurs to you that you're about to sleep next to Artemis for the night. This has only happened once, at the sleepover, where they asked you to date them. And really, you should be normal about it, but you are completely not normal about it. The lamp on the left nightstand is dimly illuminating the room, casting shadows across the walls. When you're next to them, Artemis sets her phone down on the nightstand. They turn to look at you, their bodies shifting under the covers. Thanks for being here today. No problem. Thank you for allowing me to come. They look at you a bit more, their expression a cross between fond and pensive. They may be looking at you like that because they're not wearing their glasses, but you want to reach out to them, want to pick their brain regardless. What are you thinking about? Artemis scoots closer to you. The sheets rustle with the movement. They're quiet for a while longer. I don't know, just thinking about you. It's an offhanded comment, like they don't think very much of it as they're saying it. The sentence makes your cheeks heat regardless. The casualness of it all makes you shy. Yeah? What about me?
I want to cuddle with you.
Is that okay? You could melt into the bed, like you could evaporate into a million different particles, never to be seen again. They've never asked you this before. The last time you slept over with them, you had just woken up entangled in Artemis's arms. Neither of you had said anything about it, mostly because you had slipped out of the grasp before they had woken up. Yes. Yeah, it's okay. I would love to. You say it a little sheepishly, almost like it's scandalous. Artemis smiles at you, something so debilitatingly affectionate that you fear you might rot your teeth by looking at them. Okay. Do you want to be big spoon or little spoon? Oh no. They're gonna give you an option? It might as well be the holidays. You figured you could be the little spoon because of the height difference and all. But if Artemis doesn't mind being either... I think I did big spoon last time. Let me check. Okay, so I picked big spoon, so let's do little spoon. Being little spoon would be nice. You really just want to curl into them for right now. They're probably so warm and cozy. Can I be little spoon? Artemis smiles. They look so happy. You know today was a wild ride of emotions, but maybe it had all been worth it. Just so you could see Artemis smile at you like this. Yeah. You can be a little spoon. Come here. They reach out for you, fingers creeping along your sides and pulling you towards them. You let them, scooting closer until you're snuggled into their chest. Your legs twined together under the sheets. Artemis has her cheek pressed to your head. They're rubbing their hand along your back, feeling over your spine through your loose sleep shirt. You throw an arm over them, wriggling your opposite arm under their body. You know you're going to wake up with your arm fast asleep, but it doesn't matter. Artemis is here with you, close, comforting, intimate. And you think you could stand a million arms if that meant you could spend another moment with them like this. You're starting to fall asleep against their warm body when you feel them stir. It's not much, but it's enough to arouse you. I forgot to turn off the lamp. Doesn't matter. Too comfy. Don't move. Artemis laughs, and you can feel the hiccuping rise and fall of their chest against yours. They kiss your forehead, turning their face the slightest bit to do it. Now that you're dozing, you're so sleepy. It doesn't matter about the lamp. It's nice mood lighting anyway. In the dim, you can still see the faint glow of the stars on the ceiling. Artemis hums. Hey.
Good night.
Good night, Artemis. You fall asleep much easier than you thought you would. Artemis is so warm, and them holding you close as you knocked out in minutes. You had no dreams at all while you were asleep. That's how out you were. You wake up to the sound of birds chirping outside the windows, and to the feeling of Artemis's chest rising and falling as they breathe. You're still bundled in their arms, but one of their hands is shoved up the back of your shirt, fingers brushing your shoulder blades. Your legs are tangled together, and your arm under them is total weight. You don't want to move and risk waking them. You have no clue what time it is. The clock is behind you on the right nightstand, and if you turn to look at it, you might rouse him. You spend a tranquil moment listening to them breathe, hearing the faint song of the birds outside. After a couple of seconds of silence, you realize that Artemis snores a little. That's cute. It's nothing crazy, just gentle snuffles into your hair. You have to stifle the dumbest giggle ever. They're so cute. You snuggle into them more, not wanting to leave the warmth of their body. You end up falling back asleep. When you wake up again, you are no longer tucked into Artemis. It takes you a second to realize that they're awake, sitting up on their phone. They have their glasses on and have the most wicked bedhead you've ever seen. Dark locks sticking up this way and that. You rub the sleep from your eyes and start to wake up. They must hear you shifting because they look down at you, a smile already creeping across their face.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Aww. You offer a disgruntled groan in response, flopping face down back into the bed. You miss their body. You want to cuddle again. We gotta get up. We have to leave for Diana's spelling bee soon. I think I can smell breakfast. You sigh, your breath hot against the sheets. Will the kiss wake you up? Yes, it will. Maybe. You mean yes. You definitely mean yes. You tilt your face away from the mattress, cracking your eyes open to squint at Artemis's face. They smile down at you, then stick their tongue out from between their lips. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, you big baby, sit up. You force yourself to sit up, already mourning the warmth of the sheets as they slip off you. You're wearing a short-sleeved shirt and your arms are freezing. You flop against Artemis inelegantly. They kiss the top of your head, your temple, the faint crease between your brows. Let's cuddle again?
No, sweetie, we gotta get going.
Blaringly, you register the sentence subconsciously, already snuggling up on Artemis. And you're truly about to start dozing again. But then you replay the sentence in your head and... Sweetie? Suddenly you are wide awake. Did you just call me sweetie? Artemis' face has erupted into the most flattering shade of pink, and they laugh. Something sweet and shy.
Sorry, it just came out.
I won't call you that again if you don't like it. There's a pause. Artemis peers at the side of your face. Do you like it? You peer back at them. Man, you want to kiss them so bad. You sit back so you can look at them in the face properly. Oh, I feel like this would be so mean. So I'm gonna say yes, I do like it. Yeah, I do like it. Say it again. Artemis flushes deeper, sheepish. You're too bold for having just woken up. You're still sleepy, aren't you, sweetie? They say it shyly, soft smile pulling at their lips. And you think you could explode. Aw, that's so cute. I love it.
Do you want me to keep calling you that?
Yeah, I do. Artemis smiles wider, looking so incredibly charmed by you. They've started to play with the drawstrings on their shorts, twisting them around and around their fingers. I remember when I did this stream, I'm like, whoa, hold on there. Gods, now I need to come up with a pet name for you. What do you like to be called? Artemis thinks for a bit, then shrugs. I'm okay with most things. I like being called baby, though. You want to be my baby? The completely dopey look that Artemis proceeds to give you makes your heart melt in your chest. There just might be stars in their eyes when they gaze at you.
Yeah, I want to be your baby.
I'm sorry, that's just so funny every single time. Oh yeah? What else does my baby want? You're toeing into some very dangerous territory here, and you can't help it. It's a smug smile tugging at your mouth. Artemis pretends to think, puffing their cheeks full of air. Then, your baby wants to give you a big kiss. Artemis suddenly wraps her arms around you, holding you tight against them. Oh no. Then they blow a loud raspberry into the curve of your neck, making you squeal so unbecomingly that you're sure the whole house hears you. You begin to laugh, Artemis starting to pepper kisses up and down your neck and all over your cheeks. Artemis! They blow another raspberry into your neck, this time on the other side. You're shrieking under them, laughing so hard that your eyes might start to water. I'm so glad he's starting to feel better, oh my god. This goes on for a couple more long moments, and when Artemis finally pulls away from you, not without smacking a big silly kiss on your mouth, you're breathless with laughter. For all of Artemis's nagging for you to get up, you're ready for the day and downstairs before them. You have no idea what they could possibly be doing upstairs, but you go downstairs to see Diana sitting at the kitchen island, studying her thick word packet as she chows down on a bowl of cereal. Nevaeh and Gavin are down here too, chatting idly among themselves as Gavin peels a grapefruit. Gavin says something to Nevaeh that makes her smile, and he kisses her chastely on the forehead, handing her a slice of grapefruit. It's another sweet domestic scene. You almost feel bad to be intruding on it. Good morning, everyone. You announce yourself as you walk through the kitchen doorway. Diana turns her whole body around in her chair to look at you, her eyes big and wide.
Good morning!
Aw. Good morning.
Good morning.
You just sleep well? I slept like a rock, literally knocked out as soon as I hit the bed. That's always so nice. Relish that. You'll miss it when you're older. Yeah, honestly, I do. The fact that I used to do that, sometimes I still do that, but most of the time I still have to get up a couple times a night. I toss and turn. I have to get up to go pee, get up to feed Panzer. It's just... It's interrupted sleep every night. Gavin gets this nostalgic look on his face, and you have to try not to laugh. What a dad thing to say. You sit down in the chair next to Diana. She's shoveling the remains of what looks like sugared whole wheat flakes into her mouth. Studying? Diana nods emphatically, pointing at her packet. How are you feeling? Feeling good? I'm feeling great. My brain is full of little letters. Give me a word. You hum, looking around the kitchen for something to tell Diana to spell. Gavin has finished peeling that grapefruit, slices pink and shiny on the plate, and he's moved to making what looks like bagels and lox on the other side of the kitchen. Nevaeh is munching on the grapefruit slices. How about grapefruit? Grapefruit. Grapefruit. She spells it quickly, like it's second nature. You blink at her in surprise. You weren't expecting her to be so fast with it. Oh wow, that's right. Good job, Diana. Diana smiles a big toothy smile at you, her eyes squinting with it. When she does that, it kind of reminds you of Artemis. Crazy how they look similar in the smallest of ways, even if they're not related by blood. You suppose she picked up their mannerisms after so many years of growing up with them. Give me another word. You're struggling to come up with something off the top of your head. You don't want to give her something that's too easy, but you also don't want to stump her. She's still a kid after all. Encyclopedia? Encyclopedia. ENDYCLOPEDIA. Encyclopedia. Amazing. How about you spell one of your favorites for me now? Diana ponders this for a moment. The last few flakes of her cereal are starting to get soggy. You can tell by the way they're floating heavily in her bowl. Oh, I like acknowledgement. Go ahead. ACKNOWLEDGEMENT. Acknowledgement. Diana, so good. You're going to do amazing today. Diana beams, brighter than the force of a million stars. And wow, you really like this sweet little girl.
Thank you.
I will try my best. She offers a flex of her skinny arm, which makes you laugh, then goes to slurp up the sugary milk left in her bowl. It's not too long before Gavin is coming back over to the island with a small plate that has a bagel and some fruit on it. He pushes it in front of you, then slides a glass of water next to it. The kind gesture surprises you, and when you blurt out your thanks, he silently raises a hand, presenting you with a smile that tells you all you need to know. Aw, how nice! Nevaeh strikes up a conversation about the spelling bee with Diana after she finishes sucking up her cereal milk, and you begin to eat, popping peeled grapefruit and oranges into your mouth. You sense Artemis coming downstairs before you even hear them, mostly in the way the kitchen quiets awkwardly as they come down the stairs. Diana doesn't seem to pay much attention to the change in atmosphere, simply swinging her legs as she continues to peruse her spelling packet. It's silent as Artemis settles down in the chair to your left. Nevaeh isn't looking at them. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nevaeh doesn't say anything. No one says anything for a long time. When you take a bite of your bagel, the crunch seems to ring through the kitchen. The silence stretches a little longer. It's starting to grow uncomfortable. Gavin pushes a plate in front of Artemis, one that's similar to the plate he's given you. Artemis softly murmurs their thanks. They pick at the locks atop their bagel. Another moment, Diana is getting up from the kitchen island, heading over to the sink with her bowl in hand.
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for what happened last night.
It was really immature of me to lose my temper like that, and I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. I felt really disregarded and disrespected in the moment, but I shouldn't have acted like that.
Sorry.
Their face is burning. You know this is hard for them. After everything they told you last night, you know this apology might just be as humiliating as the argument After everything they told you last night, you know this apology might just be as humiliating as the argument was the night before. You would say that you've already forgiven them, but this apology isn't yours to accept. There's a long pause. Then Nevaeh straightens, hands smoothing out the creases in her shirt.
Your dad and I had a lengthy conversation after you left the table last night.
The words put even you on edge. Artemis is suddenly back to looking wildly uneasy, just like they had last night, obviously nervous about what she's gonna say. Nevaeh sighs. It's resigned, awkward, like she's about to confront several uncomfortable truths. I know I can never be what you lost, Artemis. Artemis exhales a breath that makes her whole body sag. They push their hands to their face, hiding it from everyone in the kitchen. I can't even be mad at you for snapping like you did last night because I overstepped. It wasn't my place to say a lot of things I said, and I apologize. I know I'm only your stepmother. I cannot fill the hole in your heart. I cannot pretend like I can. And that's something I have to cope with. I know we have our tense moments, but I love you, kid. I really do. And I hope we can be on better terms from now on. I'm sorry for everything. I will try my hardest to be better for you. You deserve at least that. When Nevaeh finishes talking, the kitchen goes back to its silence. Next to you, you think Artemis might be crying, but when they peel their hands from their face, their eyes are only a little glassy. But even that sends a pang through your chest.
Thank you.
Their voice is broken when they say it, like they're barely holding themselves together. Nevaeh rounds the island, stand next to Artemis's chair, and when Artemis leans into her, head against her chest, she holds them close in her arms, like they're a little kid again. When they begin to cry, burying their face into the front of Nevaeh's shirt, just like they had done with you last night, you think you spot Nevaeh beginning to tear up along with them. She presses her face into their hair, and you hear her whisper,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
"Ooh, that makes me tear up." Across the island, Gavin is telling Diana that it's time to get ready to leave. He leads her out of the kitchen, and on their way out, he looks at you, offering you the smallest of smiles as he beckons you out of the kitchen with the slightest nod of his head. You're quick to follow. This is Artemis and Nevaeh's moment. You're sure that they need this, and you're willing to give them the space they need to begin to heal. Okay. Oof. After doing getting a lot of work done this week, you've got $19 to add to your spending fund. You now have $69. Nice. Sorry. Have you saved recently? Yes. Let's see. Actually, this is a good spot to stop for now. Ooh. That was super heavy, but I'm glad that there was a good ending and resolution to that part. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. That's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see what the rest is. Don't forget to stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.